Many experts claim that active listening is essential to mastering a new language. Can you elaborate on what active listening entails in this context, Sarah?
Certainly, active listening involves engaging fully with audio materials by focusing on intonation, stress patterns, and sentence structures. An excellent example is when learners use podcasts to mimic native speech inflection, enhancing comprehension drastically.
However, some argue that passive exposure to language, like watching movies, isn't quite effective. What's your take on that?
It's a valid point. While passive exposure offers entertainment, it lacks the interactive element crucial for retention. Contrastively, active listening compels learners to respond mentally, hence solidifying new vocabulary and syntax in the brain.
Looking into the future, how could technology aid in improving active listening skills for language learners?
With advancements like AI-driven language bots, learners might engage in simulated conversations that react to speech accuracy and comprehension levels, providing real-time feedback. This could revolutionize self-directed language education.
Linguistic diversity presents challenges in listening comprehension. How does accent and dialect exposure impact learners, James?
Exposure to various accents such as British, American, and Australian English helps broaden a learner's auditory range. It's been documented that students understanding multiple dialects adapt faster in authentic settings, demonstrating practical adaptability.
Some argue that focusing on one accent creates a stronger foundation. Could this streamlined approach have drawbacks?
Indeed, this focus may cause comprehension difficulties when encountering different dialects, hindering communication in diverse environments like international conferences or travels, where variations are prevalent.
What innovations could address these challenges moving forward?
Emerging platforms now incorporate multi-dialectal resources, such as interactive videos where characters switch accents. This prepares learners for real-world interactions and ensures comprehensive understanding across linguistic variations.
Contextual understanding is often touted as a listening aid. Can you shed light on how context improves accuracy, Emily?
Context helps listeners infer meaning using surrounding cues. For instance, understanding slang during a casual conversation relies heavily on context, which aids in deciphering unfamiliar terms without needing a dictionary.
Critics might say this reliance can lead to misunderstandings if the context is obscure. What's your perspective on potential pitfalls?
True, relying purely on context can be risky, particularly with homophones or complex sentences. However, honing in on visual cues and tone can mitigate errors, promoting clarity in communication.
In what ways do you foresee technological tools assisting learners in mastering contextual listening skills?
Future educational apps may integrate real-time context analysis tools, helping learners decipher both visual and auditory context cues during listening exercises, closely resembling immersive real-world conversations.
Listening to multiple languages has been associated with cognitive advantages. Ariel, could you discuss the benefits language learners gain from this practice?
Absolutely. Engaging with diverse languages enhances neural plasticity, improves memory, and sharpens attention. A study by Johns Hopkins showed that bilingual individuals outperform monolinguals in tasks requiring multitasking and frequent switches in focus. Integrating multilingual listening modules in education could become mainstream, fostering a generation skilled in emotional intelligence and problem-solving. This approach could democratize access to critical thinking skills globally.